It is the Trinitech season 1, episode 2. Yep. All right. Welcome to the show. Today we are going through some things in technology. Yep. Let me introduce to you my co-host, Mr. Redbit himself. Redbit. I won't tell you his government name because you would have to kill me. I don't want to be on the hit list. So yeah, Mr. Redbit himself, and we are on the episode 2. We didn't have an episode last week because somebody was celebrating. I won't tell you who, but one of us was celebrating something, so we couldn't have an episode last week. But we here this week.
I couldn't get away from that. You know?
Yeah. Don't worry. Big men have responsibilities in life, and they must, meet that. So big up to all the people out on TikTok right now. I see in hi sir. Oh, wow, a lot of my students are on TikTok and they're saying hi. Hi to who's that? Kezi? I don't know the TikTok name, but Kezi, and I see in Mauricia. Mauricia was actually for one of my adult classes. She's been there. And I seen one of my other students on YouTube, Javish is there. One of our mods on YouTube. But those plenty students will be about. We are on TikTok.
Yeah, so let me get into it. So today we're looking to talk about Massy. The data leak that had the other day and a few months ago. I'm looking to break it down, see exactly what happened, probably our way forward. And get some, I think you have some spicy details, some inside information.
Let's not say spicy, but let's just say details are available. Let me start with the public information. The public information from the Guardian newspaper, right? Which was when was it published? Let me get up.
It have two articles. It had the one that was like 6-7 months ago in April, and then it had the one recently.
Right. Okay, so there we go. We're talking about, here's what's going on. For those of you all on TikTok, Massy got hacked in April, right? And they released some information about the fact that they got hacked, but they didn't really tell anybody what happened or they were currently investigating. So usually when a hack takes place, the next thing that would happen is that the hacker would leak the data or post the data on some sort of dark web website, right? You ever went on the dark web?
Yeah, but that before that happened, one of the first things that would happen, especially if it's a ransomware attack, if they hack you before they release the information, they'll contact you and say, "I'm gonna get $1 million. I'm gonna get," they will contact you and try to get that money from you. And only if, and I suspect this is probably what happened. If you
don't pay the ransom,
your files will get leaked.
They will tell you they'll leak it.
Or they would threaten to leak it, but.
So let me zoom in on the article there a little bit and let's see what they said. On April 28th, Massy stores confirmed that they were the target of a cybersecurity attack which led to technical difficulties experienced on all of its stores across the country. So I remember that day that there were issues with Massy and they had to close and all kind of thing and some of the stores wasn't working.
The Massy card and stuff like
that. All kind of stuff wasn't working, right? So they took immediate action, suspending all customer-facing systems and whatnot. Backup servers were not affected. So that was April the 28th. And we were reporting about it. We talk about it on TikTok. We say Massy get hacked. What will happen? We're not too sure. And, well, how much months later? April, May, June, July, August, September, October.
So you wasn't aware of the real impact of the hack. You probably just thought it was just a regular hack,
Yeah.
Something, but we didn't know it was actual data compromise and a pretty, impactful one.
So, watch the article now. However, it has now been revealed that more than 5 months later, that is according to the Guardian and Trinidad Gun, it's not according to me.
Not according to us.
Yeah, right? That a hacking incident, a data dump has occurred on the Hive dark website. So, Hive, I heard about them a few times already on the dark web. There's ways go and basically dump data and when people don't pay their ransomware, right? So basically what you're saying is, it seems like they were told, here's what, give me XYZ amount, or else we will dump this data on the dark web. And I don't know, Massy was negotiating, fighting.
It could be that. I don't want to say this is his truth, but I just speculating. It could be that they probably tried to call a bluff.
Yeah.
But they weren't bluffing and they dump their data.
So here the cyber researcher, he said normally it would release much sooner, usually within 2 weeks, but I think because of the kind of information they got, it took them a while because the hacker group, I believe, they went through the data, received it to see what they could benefit from before releasing it to the public. So I could understand that. This is a cyber researcher that we think is from Jamaica, as far as we know, based on the tracking that we did.
Yeah, he's from Jamaica.
Yeah, he's from Jamaica, and he's saying that basically what the hackers did is that they tried to see if they could use the data for any good reason, and then it was like, no. So the most that we could do is pull a ransom for it. I don't know.
You know, I was probably trying to see, it's any credit card information, it's any banking details.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's about money. So if they can extract money from the data, they will try to extract money from
the company.
Directly.
Yeah. So it tied back to the same hack that took place in Jamaica. Well, something happened in Jamaica with same Massy distribution, and 17 gigs of their data was dumped on October 9th. So it's the same data dump. It seems like it's tied to because it was shared on the same website. So apparently these hackers, they targeted Massy, Jamaica, and Trinidad. Maybe it could have other Massy outlets that would have been targeted also. And I think the problem is that Massy didn't say anything about it until after this article was posted. Massy didn't put anything out.
And I mean, if you was following the story closely, this same researcher, he was actually publishing this days before Massy even said anything. He was actually reporting on it. He wasn't revealing the actual company, but he was saying, a big regional company got their data compromised and it's out on the web to download for everyone. It's free. So and then if you look at the type of data that was released.
Well, look at the next article, right? So this one is from technewstt.com, and it was posted by Mark, right? Did I say Mark? That is Mark Lindersley. That is not the cyber safety guy. No, that's different. All right, so they have a screenshot here of what the website would have looked like, I believe, about the date that it was posted on when it happened and what issues, and it had links for it, right? So there's a publication and there's a proof pack. So what they usually do on the dark web is when they publish this information, you have to prove that you actually hacked them now. So what I learned when I was doing my little research is that they will give you the data and then they will show proof of what you did to get the data from the servers. And some other security hacker or whatnot, they will say, okay, that looks legit because that's exactly what you would do, and this looks like they will actually, to more
or less validate.
Yeah, to validate it, So according to the post on the Hive Dark website, the ransomware group executed encryption on the data of the company servers on 9:37 a.m. on April 28th. Sources suggest that 215 gigs of data may have been exfiltrated from the company before it was encrypted. So encryption means that they got the data, they locked it down and told them, we're not giving all your back. So when that happened, what's the two options you have? You could pay them, or you could wipe everything from the system and then take your backups and throw them on the production servers, right?
Yeah, but at this point it's too late.
So you feel that they said, well, go ahead, take the data. We will just shut down the whole system, wipe everything, and then restore from the backups.
I don't know, but I mean, if they already have access to your data, and what you're saying here is that they got it before they were able to encrypt it. That means it's open. They have access to everything. So if I take your data and then after the fact you come in to try and wipe it or whatever, that ain't doing anything.
Yeah,
right? They have your data and it is not encrypted. They got it before they actually got it encrypted. So,
so they updated the article.
Somebody break into your house, right? They clean out your house, and only after the fact you come in and try to install a security system, guard dogs, the damage already done.
Yeah. So the article says it was updated on October 18th because on October the 17th, October the 9th it happened in Jamaica, and on the 17th, I think the data from Massy was,
Massy Trinidad.
Yeah, Trinidad was published on the 17th. So Gavin Dennis, a Jamaican cybersecurity consultant, who, by the way, is totally legit because he's been doing cybersecurity. I went through my Twitter timeline for like a good while just to make sure that this is not a fly-by-night cybersecurity.
Yeah. And he's one of my connections on LinkedIn as well.
Right,
so.
yeah. Because, sometimes they'll be like, we spoke to a cybersecurity expert, which is somebody that they probably kind of like planned to say the correct words or some kind of thing like that. And it seems like this fella Gavin Dennis was there. So he said, in Jamaica, 87,550 folders, 704,000 files. Let me go through the list. Finance, accounts receivable, accounts payable, budgets, banking, financial statements, internal audits, HR, staff photos, surveys, staff lifting, job descriptions, events, claims, all the usual HR stuff, and a lot of personal data, capital letters. Operations, monthly payroll up to April 2022, store audits, store performance, budgets, property management, strategic management document, client backups of data of end user systems. That is all went through in Jamaica. And
yeah, and I would suspect probably similarly in Trinidad as well.
To
when you look at
yeah,
this type of data that was released, this was a very substantial hack.